Hello YouTubers, Monkey Jr. here for another episode of Bare Bones Monday. The gun featured in today's episode will be the QBZ-95-1, which is an assault rifle. It is of Chinese design, and the way to unlock this weapon is through the campaign. Something that I have a little bit of a gripe about with Battlefield 4 is that they made some of the guns locked behind the campaign, but a lot of people didn't really buy the game for the campaign, so it kind of sucks that you absolutely have to do the campaign to unlock this gun. Although it's not really the end of the world if you don't have it, because it's not one of the top tier assault rifles, but still, it just sucks that they put that behind the single player wall. So moving right along with the stats of the weapon, maximum damage 24.5, minimum damage is 18, pretty standard assault rifle damage model. Drop off starts at 12.5 and ends at 60 meters. Fire rate is 650 rounds per minute. Muzzle velocity is quite fast, 630 meters per second. Suppressed 360. It has more bullet drop than the average assault rifle, 15 meters per second square, and 31 magazine size. The reload times are quite long on this assault rifle. The long reload is 3.55 seconds, and the short reload is 2.9 seconds, so you're really going to have to time the shit out of those reloads and not be reloading every 5 seconds for no reason because you used 3 shots. You're going to actually have to take the time to reload and have a pretty reliable sidearm on top of that, just in case you get into too many enemies and you can't reload. The recoil is actually pretty manageable. It pulls a little bit more to the left. Recoil up is 0.24, left 0.19, and right 0.09. So as you can see here, it has very little recoil. It has a first shot multiplier of 2, but all around it has very low recoil. It's quite manageable. So basically this weapon is more for medium to long range combat. I wouldn't really suggest it in close range. You can manage, but you're just gonna have a lot more of a hard time going up against people with the top tier assault rifles. I'm thinking about the AK and the Ace and guns like that. You're gonna have a lot more of a hard time unless your aim is dead on and you don't miss any shots and you land those headshots. So the gun stock is pretty good. I mean, at medium to long range. Close range hip fire accuracy is pretty shitty actually. But at range, it's pretty decent. The only thing that's going to hold you back, of course, is the iron sights. But as soon as you can get more, just switch them up. So moving right along to the attachment part of the video for the QBZ-95-1. Obviously, optic. I always use the Coyote. But for this gun, you could actually put a more magnified optic on here because unless, of course, you want it to be more adaptable and you want to be able to use it in closer ranges, you could put a 3.4 times or 4 times because you're mainly going to be using this gun for medium to long range combat. I wouldn't suggest it for close range. You're just going to have more of a hard time than anything else. Or you could also slap on a magnifier, which could help out a little bit at longer ranges. For the accessory, green laser sight. For the barrel, nothing. I don't want to hurt my bullet spread recovery, and seeing as you're using this weapon at long ranges, you're going to want that bullet spread recovery to be a lot faster than if you're using it at close quarters. And for the underbarrel attachment, seeing as it did have a 2 times first shot recoil multiplier, I put a folding grip just to alleviate that a little bit. So finishing up the video on some Flood Zone team deathmatch gameplay. As always, I'm just playing team deathmatch because it's the easiest way for me to get the footage that I need, and it's quick, and it's the most appropriate place for me to play an assault class. Other than playing like Conquest, I mostly play engineer. So as you can see in this map, I was trying to keep my distances from the enemies. Of course, it's not always easy because you have people flanking around you, and spawns are sometimes kind of wonky on Team Deathmatch, but I was trying to keep my distances as much as possible, especially when I ran into people using the FAMAS, like the guy that I just killed. I was just so lucky to get out of that alive. Usually that guy's aim must have been off because I would have been dead. I mean, the FAMAS shoots so much faster than this gun that it's not even comparable. You can't use this gun in close quarters. It's not made for it. It's not designed for it, and you're just gonna have a hard time. So please don't do it. I did it. I was doing okay, not the best. I've played better than I played just now while making this video, but I was managing okay. But other than using this gun to get the mastery, I mean, I didn't really feel the need or the want to use this gun. I mean, it's an okay gun, but that's it. You have so much better options out there. Close quarters, you're just gonna have a super hard time, and for medium range and long range, I mean, you can manage good with it, but like I said, there's just much better options. I'm thinking about here the SAR-21, which is an amazing freaking long range, medium range assault rifle. I mean, it's just a laser beam accurate, and of course it's not. I wouldn't use it in this type of situation, team deathmatch. I would much rather have the Ace or the LD5A2 or something like that. I'm not much of an AEK user. I do use it occasionally, but those are my go-to weapons. But for like maps, something like Operation Outbreak, where there's a lot of foliage and there's a lot more distances and a lot less cover between you and your enemies, that frickin' SAR-21, man, is a frickin' powerhouse. But yeah, that's about it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I was having actually a hard time using this gun at first. I hadn't used it in so long since I got the 500 kills for the Mastery Dog tag. So, you know, I wouldn't recommend it beyond just the feeling of having the 500 kills, or just trying it out for once or twice, but no more than that, because there's just better options. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, if you'd like to submit your own requests for the next video, please do so in the comments down below, or send me a Facebook or Twitter message. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.